Reggae interviews. Word sound power.
This is DJ 745 for Reggae Interviews here, sitting alongside Kumar and The Original Fyah. After what has been described as a real homecoming, Wickie Wackie Music Festival 2024 was certainly on fire. How are you guys doing today?
We're there.
Wonderful, you know? Loving the vibe.
Good. I'm guessing that this is only the night after and the emotions are still kind of being processed in your minds in terms of what the world witnessed yesterday. Tony, give the viewers a little bit of an insight into Wickie Wackie Music Festival, the origins.
Alright, so Wickie Wackie Music Festival we started it in 2011. We did a series of show before we actually launched our album out at Wickie Wackie. It's a show that showcases young talents, young and big acts as well. You know, it's a space that is, I don't know the word to describe it. You know, it's magical. You know, everybody loves to be at Wickie Wackie and the beach. You know, the bonfire. You know, just the vibe, the reggae roots vibe. It's unmatched. You know.
Yep, I would definitely agree with you because, you know, yesterday was the first time that we've had a staging of Wickie Wackie in 6 years. So I think that the world and Jamaica was certainly waiting on this one, and you guys as the organisers did not disappoint in any aspect. You know, when we look at the whole organisation, we had the Sunset Acoustic, we had the sound system, we had the bands, and we had obviously the Original Fyah as well. So overall, the whole package was what Jamaica needs and what the world needs, for you guys to reunite and reconnect with your fans after so long, after not performing in Jamaica. Now, putting together Wickie Wackie Music Festival is not an easy feat, and I'm looking at this guy today and he's kind of thinking, do you know what, I'm just glad that it's almost like there's a weight off my shoulders, right? Debo, give our viewers a little insight into just a few of the things that you've all had to put together collectively to make Wickie Wackie Music Festival the way it was yesterday.
Well, first, you know, I have to just give thanks to all the people who helped us co-create Caribbean. You know, Victor Simpson from Names, those were great help. But where the festival is concerned, putting the shows together, you know, Kumar was the one who picked most of the artists, so we wanted to show people who, like, nobody don't know a lot about, you know, give them the chance to let the world see them. Yeah, because, you know, they're talented as well, and there's no platform available for them in Jamaica that is willing to show the young talent, give them the time to express themselves. So that was one of our main focuses, right? And, you know, people like Mackie and Cusick, you know, Birdseye, Phoenix, you know, those
Soul
people, Soul Rebel, you know,
Rick Jam.
Yeah, man, Rick Jam, everybody, all of those people deserve to be on Wickie Wackie. So, you know, and just putting the whole show, the timing, the sound guys together to make sure everything ran on time. We thought about it well, and we really, like, put our minds to execute on that day.
On that day.
Yeah, that was our main focus, to make sure we had a smooth show, everything running on time, so we have no problem from the police, anything like that, you know. But it was good, you know, so give thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Kumar, Debo's just said that you were quite sort of like, you know, instrumental in the lineup and putting together some of the up-and-coming artists as well. Yeah. They did not disappoint yesterday, did they? From the minute that the festival got going, just performance after performance, you know, Yeza, and then we had some of the elders as well, Bongo Herman.
Yeah, you find that, you know, in Jamaica, there's small things happening each weekend where you get to, if you're interested in live music, you will get to see some of these upcoming talents, and some of them have been around as well. It's not like all of them new, but they just haven't been exposed properly, you know. So Wickie Wackie is that space, because if you think about all the big names out there doing it now, they all started at Wickie Wackie. Some of them just know how to say it, but Wickie Wackie, they all played Wickie Wackie, and it was a platform that, you know, at that time, Gabriel Selassie was using a Ustream account with him little camera and showcasing it to the world. Rocker Sound Stations, you find that, you know, magazines like Rhythm Magazine and people from Europe started tuning in about 2012, you know, when they started looking at what's happening in Wickie Wackie. So it's something that we really love and we held dear, you know. So you find that after the band, you know, the little shakiness will go on for a minute. it's like the festival wasn't happening. And I think even though we were going through what we were going through, it was to the detriment of whole heap of other youths, because just we linking up now inspire back a whole generation. Like the whole of the man, they must say, yo. So Wickie Wackie is a part of that development. So you find, so we have to consistently showcase them. We have to make young talent grow. And we're in this industry, reggae music, so 10 years from now, who went up on the stage?
True.
Yes,
true. Yeah. I mean, I think, you mentioned that, some of the artists that everyone sort of like, listens to nowadays, they all started out at Wickie Wackie. So, some names just off the top of my head: Chronix, Janine, Coffee, so many people come to my mind.
Yes, man, you're not wrong. So at the end of the day, and there's a lot of receipts, there's a lot of footage to show that, everybody played Wickie Wackie over the years and how instrumental it was. Sometimes it might not seem like it was anything big at the time, but, just like now, I'm sure it means a lot to Soul Rebel, Birdseye, and all of these young talent, because they're gonna go on to become household names. So, at the end of the day, Wickie Wackie is a space that appreciates that and supports that. So, yeah, man, Wickie Wackie, man, forever.
Forever. And I'm guessing that there are plans already going through for a 2025 staging, without doubt.
Yes, man, more than planning.
More than planning.
We're in it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, we've touched on some of the younger performers that were there yesterday, and then alongside your band show, we had lots and lots of guests as well, and I could just see all of you jamming and vibing on stage yesterday. It was just like, I don't know how the time sort of went through, but we just had like special guest after special guest after special guest. I could see Damar just skanking away on the keys, and everyone was just having a great time. Damar, from your perspective, how did it feel to be back at Wickie Wackie, what I'm going to call like your spiritual musical home place? That's where Raging Fyah really started from.
Yeah, man, Wickie Wackie means a lot to each of us, but as for me, when I found that place, I saw all of this. I saw the connection. The first day we went there was to do a video shoot for Alain. Wow. And we met Ronnie, the proprietor, and he's like, I want to have a band over here. I'm saying, you're speaking to the right person. And link up Kumar and the rest of the guys, and that's where it started. But as it relates to how I felt about the show and the experience last night I was there with my dream team. In a way. Spider on keys, Tony on drum, Stardy on bass, the horn section, top brass. I didn't get to see their growth, but watching them from in the States let me realize that these guys are special. So to be there with them, it was a joy to have that team. And we couldn't pull it off without anybody on the stage last night.
Yeah,
big up all the musicians. Jared, Shaq, Jason. Yo, on that flute, remember that part with the flute? Started started on the bass.
Make sure everything at work.
Yeah.
And see Romy and Virgo bless up the place. Lift the energy.
That was a big surprise, when Romain came on. Nobody was expecting that, because on the lineup, I know it said Kumar and the Original Fyah plus special guests, and when Romain came on, you could just see the energy just went from there even higher.
Yeah, so the show just gradually built, and there were moments of nostalgia. There were moments of I almost teared up at one point. Just to see the family reunion, because my family was there. My mom came and saw me with Raging Fyah first in a long time. My sister, everybody was there. My sons.
I saw your two little boys. They were singing away to every song.
So I thought this show was designed for for a real family reunion. That's what I call it. The family reunion.
Yeah. And Stardy, how was the experience for you? Because obviously, I'm going to call you one of the newer members that maybe some of our viewers aren't so familiar with, but you're now part of the Original Fyah band. How was the experience for you?
I mean, it's a great experience. Honestly, I'm a member who wasn't a member.
Okay.
To put it like that. I mean, I've been around long, like from Yeah, from way before.
Way before.
Yeah, long time. So
with name, before the name.
yeah, before
Before
even
the
the
name.
name. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
A real loyal friend from them, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's a great experience, and I just love it. I mean, I just love to see what's going on.
What's going
I'm
on, the
So
unity.
happy for everybody and
Mm.
everything, and
Yeah.
so it's a joy. I
It's a
mean,
joy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, some of the other guests that we had last night that we have to mention, Uncle Catcall.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That was a touching moment. That was touching.
Tiger, man.
Tiger. Yeah. And then, of course, we also had the Ja Israel Easy and Ja Mason as well.
My princess.
So yeah, it was an amazing night, and I know that we had so many people from all four corners of the globe. Come on, just give the viewers a little insight into where the patrons of Wickie Wackie Music Fest travelled in from.
Well, I mean, I saw people from Canada, from Italy, from California, from Florida, people from New York, people from Atlanta. You know, I mean, the demographic is very wide. I saw people from Africa. I saw people from many different walks of life, and a lot of Jamaicans, you know, uptown, downtown, round town, over up on the beach. So Wickie Wackie is that place, you know. So we don't really have no limit to the kind of people, you know, because you realize that from you can buy your plane ticket, Jamaica is yours.
It's yours.
It's yours, man. Just come. The vibe is right. On any given day.
Yes. Now, in terms of your performance now, you went through hit after hit after hit. It just didn't stop. And I think towards the end, you actually sort of ran out of stage time because you still had a lot more songs within you that you wanted to give to the people. But, you know, you touched into the crowd favourites, Irie Vibe, Jack Glory,
Nah, Look Back,
When the
Get
Smoke
Me.
Clears, so many hits.
Yo, I was saying, and we actually skipped over like 2 on stage. I was like, yo, loud that. Let's keep going.
Let's
you know?
move.
More than 2.
More, and I mean, and even in rehearsal, I mean, we cut the set from, because think about it, Judgement Day is 11 songs on that album. Destiny was 13 songs. Everlasting, how much songs upon the album did them are? All right, so you find that there's already 40 songs plus stuff that Kumar did
Yes.
outside of Raging Fyah. And last night we couldn't play 50 songs. You know, we really it's like, but we played a lot
A lot.
of songs, you know, so every album got their treatment.
Yeah. At the same time as obviously playing your own music, you also found time to pay tribute to one of our legends.
The great Bob Andy.
The
man.
great Bob Andy.
Legendary Bob Andy. So, I mean, I recorded My Time, a Bob Andy cover, you know, 2 years ago, you know, for the record label, you know. So you find that every time I touch the stage, I have to play that song because Bob Andy was like a father to us, like a mentor, especially we have songs with Bob Andy, you know. Send Someone For Me, that's a song that I listen a lot, you know. And there's also unreleased music that lock up in the vault, so you can't stay there. With Bob Andy, so you find that, you know, God is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So Bob Andy is like an angel, you know, a guide with same way. Along with Gizmo. Yeah, man, our people.
Yeah. You also gave the fans yesterday a touch of new music from the original Fyah, a song that's called "Come Make Me Have a Reason."
Reasoning. So, you know, the fans will be happy to know we recorded new music and we're just waiting on the right time to give it to you. And it's gonna be epic. It's what you're used to. Solid roots rock and reggae music. No foolishness. Real rock reggae music. You understand that you can really soulful vibes, because I think that's missing from everywhere. Like there's nobody putting themselves in the music. It's just about how pretty. You know, let's be real.
Yeah.
Life is not always pretty.
True.
Yes,
true.
I.
Yeah.
So Reasoning is a serious track, and man like them are, you know, understand the assignment at the time. Star D understand the assignment on the bass. Tony understand him assignment. Debo. So you find that song, I think, will be another must play whenever we hit the stage, because once the fans get a hold of that one of them are gonna understand, say, instead of fight and quarrel and fuss and slaughter with one another, let's sit down and talk. What's so wrong with having a conversation even if we don't agree? Let's talk it out instead of fight it out, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what that song really is about. And it's a reunion song, you know, family reunion. So I know say family them out there in the world. Every family have them fighting, you know, brother. So, you know, when you can find something that glue your back, And Reasoning another song there, you know? Reasoning. Me feel like it. What you said them are, you know feel so? You think about
That is the song. It's very revealing. And, you know, the mystic is flowing, so if you listen clearly, you will hear.
Yeah. Now, you as brothers, as individuals, you've gone through a journey musically. There was a period when you were not working together, and then something happened last year, which was quite sad because we lost Gizmo.
Yeah.
And I think that it was at Gizmo's funeral that you had a reasoning yourselves, just like you're saying in the song, which then leads to the formation of Kumar and the Original Fyah. Just give our viewers a little bit of an insight into that process where we now have some of the original members of Raging Fyah
90%.
back together, 90%.
Okay, so that process started like I'd say a year and a half ago. I just took up my phone, I called Demar, I called Marlon, I called Gizmo, spoke to him as well. I called Pele. I called everybody. I said, listen, we need to have some conversation. We need to talk. Right? Because we had not like sit down and reason for, I would say, probably 5-6 years.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
even before I left, yeah.
You know, so it, and I have always been on the phone with Luke Morgan and Delroy Hamilton, and I have said multiple times, call up the band members and let's have a reasoning.
True.
And their words were, it's too far gone, that's in the past. And I'm like, I just couldn't understand that, because based upon what happened or what transpired between each and every band member, it's not like a band member killed someone or, you know, something extreme where you can't sit down and talk. It was some little things that needed reasoning. You know what I mean? So when I noticed that those two guys didn't want to have a reasoning, I took it upon myself to call everybody. Right? And the consensus that I got from talking to everybody was, we need to get back together. You understand me? It wasn't gonna be easy, because there's a lot of issues that we had was to work through, and we're still working through some of them. But I would say the challenge with that was really Delroy Hamilton not wanting to sit down and talk, because he has so much to do with what we did. Is like, it rubbed us the wrong way. You know what I mean? That just wasn't cool. Like, what are you hiding? We have all been open, you know, and we have all been honest.
Transparency.
Yeah, with you. So why can't you do that with us? I mean, we are all in the same business, right? So that's all we really wanted to do, was resolve things and move forward, be it together or apart. What we had was to resolve things, you know what I mean? And he has been shying away from that. And I mean, if nobody else wants to say it, I'm not afraid to say it. You know what I mean? He has been shying away, he's still shying away from that. And I hope one day, you know, the reasoning can happen. So we can, you know, put pen to paper, finalize certain things, and everybody goes their way peacefully.
You
know what I mean? That's all we want. We're not into no fighting, argument or nothing like that, because we're all grown now, man. You know, we have responsibilities. You know, we don't want to waste our time
Fighting.
Exactly.
And I think that at the same time, you know, our music industry is a small industry, so I mean, it's a joy to have 90% of the original members here together today making music. What would it take now for the other 10%?
Well, you know, God bless Gizmo's soul, you know, may he rest in peace. I mean, can't replace Gizmo, you know. We still have memories of Gizmo that, you know, sometimes it brings tears to your eyes, you know. But so that, for me, that 5% cannot be replaced. But, you know, the other 5%, as I said, it requires reasoning. You know what I mean? But We love Stardy.
True.
They are family, and they are really through anything
And
same way.
he has been a friend of us before 2005.
Wow.
So is really that we are that type of person. You understand? So I don't know. That 5% have to work itself out. But we're good with the 90 right now.
Yeah. And I think that the world has been really sort of wanting this togetherness. We got so used to seeing it. I mean, look, I saw you guys perform for the first time, I think, in 2013 at Rebel Salute. I've seen you at the big festivals. I've seen you in the small intimate venues, the Jazz Cafe, Leicester in Europe. What we saw yesterday, though, was truly magical, and it could have been done without all of the you that are sitting here today, plus the other people like Jason that were on stage yesterday. So it requires a unity.
Yes.
Yeah, man. True.
Yes. This is the thing. Love is everything.
True.
You know what I mean? And you have to love your brothers. You have to do that.
Love yourself.
You know what I mean? It's very important.
Yeah.
And as him say, love yourself.
Can't love nobody.
That's where it starts. You understand? So, you get to Wickie Wackie, a magical moment like yesterday, is everybody has to really talk to each other. You know what I mean? Even if somebody make a suggestion to you and you're probably not feeling it, you have to humble yourself and try the suggestion. And if it works, you work with it. Because, you know, the ego, there's no place for ego in team. You understand? It's teamwork. You understand? So that's how you achieve at something like a Wickie Wackie yesterday with Co-Create and with Victor Simpson and with Uncle Ronnie and with Patrick. You know, it's a family. You understand? So that is what it requires, a lot of reasoning.
Yeah. I mean, I think the thing is that even with your own family, in terms of your blood brothers and things, you're going to have differences every time. It's part of human nature. You know, you're going to disagree with your mum or your daddy or your kids, but you have to work it out. And obviously here we've got 5 different individuals from 5 different family upbringings. It's only natural that there are going to be times when you may disagree with what somebody else says, but you have to balance it and look at the other perspective. What would you say, Damar?
You know, the thing I learned about like disappointing or being disappointed by people, it's okay, because even you let yourself down at times. You have goals that you try to meet and you don't meet them. So it starts there. So it's an objective look at life where I can understand if that's that person's problem. Let's see how we can work together to still achieve the ultimate goal. Because I know I'm not perfect. I don't think any of us here
No man is perfect.
But with that understanding, we're going to use all this imperfection and create something perfect.
Perfect. Very, very true. True.
Yeah.
You guys have been performing on stage since last year. You were at places like the Austin Reggae Fest, Sierra Nevada, and 2024 brings this new chapter. Where could we expect to see the original Fyah in 2024? What's cooking?
Well, here, the pot now stop cooking. Well, there's select dates in Europe this year.
Okay.
But we not let the cat out the bag. You understand? Right now, this I make you know Europe. I mean, it's been a while. You know, it's been a while, and I think it's long overdue. You know, when you know your Judgement Day in a while. I mean, I can remember Jazz Cafe in London. Mad!
That was an experience.
You
Wow.
understand? And I mean, sold out show. You know, so I think it's full time. The band, you know, hit the road again after so many years. And also Mauritius, we're looking forward to Mauritius. You know, we always get the calls and we in talks to head that side, because it's a massive, massive following that we have down there as Raging Fyah and as Kumar and The Original Fyah. You know, whatsoever you call it, at the fire, it a burn. Nah, stop burn. Can't stop burn. So, you know, but really and truly we give thanks for life, and, you know, the Almighty bless we. And I think just the fact that we can do what we are do now, you know, is a big move, even just for me, because, you know, humility is a thing, you know, you have to humble yourself, you know, especially before the Most High every time. And I realize the songs that I recorded years ago are still humbling me right now. So, Nothing going to change.
No.
You see me? Yes, John.
And Debo, in terms of now working in the studios, I know that there must be some more fire cooking up in the studio.
Yeah.
Give our viewers a little insight into what we can expect musically now from Kumar and the Original Fyah in 2024 and beyond.
Well, the good thing about us, we're always working, we're always creating, writing is always going on. So the songs are just banking up, you know. And we're just taking time, picking off the good ones, do them, fix them up. Oh, so this year you might get something very special this year. Even if it's an EP, you're getting something from us this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it sounds like there's quite a lot of exciting plans in the pipeline as well.
We really just want to come play about the music for now.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's been a while I haven't heard songs like Judgement Day. You know what I mean? The album itself, there's so many great songs. Music Isn't Biased, Destiny, full of big song, Everlasting. I mean, that album got nominated for the Grammy 2017, and 2018 the band had the separation. So you find that we never really tore the album
really
still, you know, and people link well a while. Everlasting, when me sing that last night, feel like I have, brother.
Yeah, man. If Eruption say, this man say, yo, that's cat tune there, cat. Yeah.
It feels like it's paradise. So, I mean, there's enough music to share for everybody. So you find, say, if we come to Europe right now or if we go to Africa right now, the songs are brand new to a lot of people. So us putting out a whole heap of new music as well, this is great for the fans to see that, yeah, we still have it in the studio and we are record, but I mean, when you put the set list together, how do you pick?
Yeah, because we have trouble picking set lists.
So we have trouble picking songs right now from what's there already based on what people love. So we really have to allow the song them to do them work, because some of these songs come straight from the Most High. If we can give a message, it wasn't nothing where we are pretty up to say, oh, we are trying to make a hit record. No, it was really original. Natural feeling. So yeah, that is what I like, you know. I like to do that, because if you not feel it, what is sense? You just have to hear it, make your ears name grass.
Yeah. Well, look, I really wanted to once again congratulate all of you for putting on Wickie Wackie Music Fest 2024. The host, the production, everything was just up there. We have new music coming from Kumar and the Original Fyah, a song called Reasoning, and we're getting ready to fill up the passport stamps and trot into Europe as well and other places. Yeah. A closing message to all the people that have supported the Raging Fyah, the Original Fyah, whatever name we want to give, but the people that have supported all five of you individuals here today. A closing message.
Well, I personally just want to thank you all for the support that you have given us over the years. We are extremely appreciative of that, and we just trying our best to give you all the best music we can, so you guys can enjoy it more and share with your friends and your family. And on a closing note, just be safe, love each other and love yourself.
So them, I have a word for them. Say something to the people.
Well, first of all, just thank you is the most suitable word to say. I saw all the messages. I didn't ignore any of them, even though I cannot answer them, because I'm processing them myself. But I know what you're missing. I had to tread my own journey too, and people in the state that I went to are reminding me about the value of the music as well. That's when I knew that we had something special. So thank you for believing in us. Thank you for sending the encouraging messages. We appreciate you, and because of that, we're gonna put together a nice little package for you.
Daddy, bless them.
Yeah, like everybody saying, thank you all for the support, and we really appreciate it, and your support is what pushing us. And yeah, we have a nice package coming for you, so you can look out. Yeah, man, respect.
Yeah, and we'll just go and keep it together, man, and do the best that we can do. And also, thank you, everybody. Coombs always grateful every single day, because we know it going. You see, in the earth, you gotta get up every day and push, and sometimes you seem like we're not reach nowhere. Because I get that a lot. People are like, oh, look like nothing. Kumar, man, we're a waste of time. Because at the end of the day, I'm not out on the front line, pretending, to be somebody that I'm not. I'm really interested in the genuine, organic support that I get from fans. Even one message per day, sometimes I'm like, yo, I'm gonna make a song because of that encouragement. So I'm doing this for myself, for my family, and for the Most High, but me also do it for Uno. So give thanks. Wickie Wackie Music Festival, something that I'm very, very, very happy about, and I would not be sitting right here talking good things about it without them bridging here, as well as the team, Victor Simpson. Anyway, Victor, sit down right now. Yo, big up your bridging, may I tell you, yo, Victor. Yo, he's one of the greatest. So you find that we have so many great persons around us that we don't get to big them up every day, we don't get to tell them all the while. So we love them because thank you. So you find that, Heather Cameron, our families, our wives, our children. So all of that is what pushing us, and the fact that when we put out a song, the people them say, yeah. And when we touch the stage and perform, them say, yeah. So we give Jah thanks, more life, health and strength, everybody. Just follow the page, them Original Fyah, Kumar Fyah, them are Tony Debo. Just follow us and you won't be disappointed. And pray for we. Give thanks.
Yeah, man, I just want to give thanks for everybody who sticks with us, who made us feel special, Just want to tell you something, man. Try love. Yeah, man, big up.
We give thanks to all of you for your time today, and once again, amazing performance yesterday. We give thanks. Bless.
Big up, big up. Thanks.
Reggae interviews. Word sound power.